Welcome to the Season 1 Race 1 Daytona 500 of BASCAR. We're here at Daytona International Speedway to kick us off for this 26 race season. We've got 28 drivers competing for this race, and let's just go through some things to watch out for today. Obviously, you're going to watch out for the big one. Probably going to want to be up at the front. There's a lot of things that can happen, so just be careful, Anyways, currently waiting for the command.
Drivers, start your engines.
And the command has been said. And the pace car is now rolling. Let's take a look at our drivers here. We got Tyler Reddick and Kyle Larson, row 1. Denny Hamlin, Martin Truex, row 2. Christopher Bell and Chase Elliott, row 3. Joey Logano and Kevin Harvick, row 4. Then you got Ryan Blaney and Alex Bowman. Chris Buescher and Kyle Busch. William Byron and Austin Dillon. Ross Chastain, Ricky Stenhouse. Ty Dillon and Eric Jones. Daniel Suarez and Bubba Wallace. Brad Keselowski and Corey LaJoie. Ty Gibbs, Austin Cindric, and then Michael McDowell and Justin Haley. Anyways, here they are coming to the green flag. The pace car down pit road. The fans on their feet. And we are racing for the first time in BASCAR. Kyle Larson with a really good start here. Down into turn 1 and 2. Denny Hamlin already leaving teammate Tyler Reddick. Tyler Reddick had an awful start there. It's already 3 wide. Well, looks like almost a little bit of contact between Christopher Bell and Ryan Blaney there. Kyle Larson, really good lead here. Got help from Martin Truex Jr. 3 wide for third now. Those two are really getting out ahead, surprisingly. Only makes you wonder what's going to be in store for this race. We're on lap 2 of 32 now. Lap 1 is led by Kyle Larson here. Blaney and Joey Logano, Penske teammates, they are now hooked up here, and Blaney gave a push, it looked like maybe to Logano, and Logano just got a run, and he's fighting for second now, and here comes Denny Hamlin all alone to the inside line, looking for the move on Blaney to split the two Penske drivers, and it works. Denny here really helping out his teammate doing that. He'd be really helping out his teammate if you let him in the line, but I guess not. Denny Hamlin and Martin Truex Jr. side by side for third place. And as Ryan Blaney and Chase Elliott behind them, also side by side. And there goes Kevin Harvick, making it 3 wide on Chase Elliott and Ryan Blaney. Lap 3 of 32 now, onto the back straightaway. Joey Logano, he makes a move to the inside of Kyle Larson. Side by side now for first place. And Joey Logano not yet cleared. Joey Logano will lead that lap. Alright, they are now starting to get bunched up here. They've caught the 2 leaders. Now it's just going to be a battle to see which line can come out on top. Further back is 3 wide. Oops. Lap 5 now, lap 4, led by Kyle Larson, it looked like, barely. Yep. Oh, Christopher Bell went off the racetrack on the straightaway. I think he might have gotten pushed by the 45 of Tyler Reddick there. Let's go on board the 9 here. Wide for second place. Move done by Chase Elliott here. That has the chance to be a pretty big crash if that doesn't go right. Looks fine for the moment. Yeah, they're gonna live. Chase Elliott now side by side with Joey Logano trying to get the lead. What surprises me is how aggressive these guys are being so early on in the race. You would think they would hold off until the end, but I guess not. Still side by side for first place into 3 and 4 and off 4. Denny Hamlin takes a little peek to the inside of Chase Elliott. Not going to go with the move. Not going to follow through with it. Lap 7:32 here at Daytona. Kevin Harvick to the inside of Denny Hamlin. Makes it 3 wide for third place. Oh, contact between the 4 and the 11. They went down the racetrack a little bit. Kevin Harvick now going to the inside of Chase Elliott for the lead. 3 wide for first place. Oh, they make contact again. Kevin Harvick really making aggressive moves. 2 laps in a row now that he's gone to the inside and almost taken a car out. Still green here. Austin Dillon, I didn't even notice him. He's moved up quite a bit. As well as Ross Chastain. He's also a driver I didn't notice. Looks like this is that point where maybe everyone's going to be calm down. You know, they've got their positions. It's time to calm down. Save until the end. Caution does come out, they're guaranteed to have to pit. I'm pretty sure they have to pit anyways, but we'll see. Lap 10 here. Blaney goes up the racetrack. And now they're side by side again for first place. Kevin Harvick and Chase Elliott side by side. Logano with Elliott. Hamlin with Harvick. This is Harvick's final season of racing before he retires. So to win the Daytona 500 would be quite huge for him. Who knows? It's still anybody's race. Even if you're, let's say, freaking Ty Gibbs all the way back there, that's still anybody's race. There could be a huge crash. Denny Hamlin took a little peek, but he did not have the run to get anything done there. Austin Dillon moves down to the inside line with Ross Chastain and some other Chevys. Kevin Harvick is now cleared the 9, and Hamlin's going to go to the inside of the 9 with help from Austin Dillon, and that is Larson going to the inside there on Austin Dillon. Hamlin's going to have to go down to block that. It's going to put Austin Dillon in the middle, 3 wide there for 3rd place. Or 4th. I can't wait. Kevin Harvick, a really good lead. He's actually getting out ahead because of these guys battling back there. Now, getting out ahead is not what you want to do, as these guys will find their way to absolutely run you down. Here goes Austin Dillon to the inside of Kyle Larson now. Doing exactly what he did not too long ago. It looks like Brad Keselowski's actually starting to lose the pack. There's Ty Dillon further back. He's making a move for position there. Looks like towards the front, they're getting quite single-filed out a little bit. They're kind of spreading out up front, but further back, it is just a battle for position. Martin Truex has slipped out of the top 10, and we haven't even noticed he's in 11th. And here goes Chase Elliott for the lead with help from Denny Hamlin. Onto the front stretch now. Kyle Larson got to the inside of the 11. So it's side by side for 1st and 2nd. Kevin Harvick gets the run off, and Kyle Larson is just going to completely abandon his teammate. We've seen a lot of that so far. That is for sure. 3 wide for the lead. A little bit of contact between the 5 and the 9, it looked like. And I feel like something big is going to happen here soon. Joey Logano, he's actually worked his way back up towards the front of the pack here. Lap 15 of 32. The race is winding down. A little less than halfway to go. Question is, does everybody have to pit? And if you do, you're pretty much hoping for a caution, as long as you could make it. And that's 3 wide for the lead. Oh, and they're pitting. That is Ryan Blaney and Kyle Larson down pit road. We are just talking about that. And it looks like they're going to be the only ones to pit. Let's see, is McDowell going to go with them? Yeah, McDowell pits. Oh, there is some problems back here. I do not know why these guys are getting so slowed down. These guys further up front, they're getting out ahead. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens now because of that. They got to the pit window before any crash could happen. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens here. Who's going to pit? Pretty much, okay, a lot of people. Elliott's the only guy out front who did not pit. Those guys are just now getting off pit road. Here comes Elliott. Elliott's going to have to get around them somehow. It's his own teammate, so we'll see if treats them with any respect, but we've seen that these teammates are not being so kind to each other right now. Wait, so let's check on this. Off pit road these guys go. Not a great stop for Hamlin. He's going to lose some spots on these guys. And there goes the rest. This is what we expected. We're going to watch Elliott here. these into a stall. Let's see where these other guys are at. Oh, Larson really good. Strategy might have worked out. He's going to have to get around Dylan. And Harvick. It's kind of hard for me to tell at this point. So let's see who is our leader. Okay, they're trying to run down whoever led coming off of pit road, which is Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott leads off of pit road, so they're trying to run down the 9 here. And there he is. Eventually, you know, these guys are probably going to get grouped up. But, oh, Harvick slow maybe? They're catching up to Elliott here. And fairly fast, too. And how about Justin Haley in 7th place? Haven't heard anything from him all race. Oh, it looks like further back Denny's going to leave him out. Those guys are really going to have to work together if they want to catch up to this 6-car pack, which is probably way superior than them. Unless they keep battling it out here, then it's going to be a lot easier for them. But at the moment, as they stand, it is a 6-car battle for the win, or lead. Further back, it seems like a smaller pack is forming, and it looks like they've actually caught up. A lot easier than I thought they would. My apologies. Lap 20 of 32 here, Hendrick boys. 1-2. And Denny Hamlin looking to get the first Toyota up there. Truex's teammate really off the pace. Not off the pace, but it's not with them. It was 1-2-3 for Chevrolet. And the disrespect between the Hendrick drivers continue. Kyle Larson completely abandons Chase Elliott on the high side. Sure, Elliott is not going to be happy after that one. Three wide for 2nd place. Oh, a little bit of contact between the 4 and the 12. They go down the racetrack a little bit. Nothing too crazy, though. Still 3 wide for that position. Or not. Side by side between those Hendrick drivers. Denny Hamlin sneaks to the inside of the 12 for to make it 3 wide for 3rd place, I mean. I don't know why I didn't mention this, but it's just being proved that track position and strategy is really important when, you know, when the green flag pit stops came around. I do not know why I didn't mention that before, but again, track position and strategy was key. You want to make sure that you will be with the right people. So it seems that it's just 2 small little groups of cars. And then there's just a bunch of scattered out cars. So there is the chance that we come across lap traffic. Lap 23 at 32. Over halfway through this Daytona 500. I'm not quite sure if the pack behind them is gaining. They're not as formed up as the pack up front. Yeah, they are not as formed up. But maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. I don't think it is because, you know, they need to be formed up if they want to gain. But then again, the 11 and the 31 proved me wrong. So let's see. They're actually losing them, which is not great. They lost about 2/10 on the lead pack, which is quite a lot of time if you think about it. And that is Michael McDowell all the way in front that they just saw. And Justin Haley in the 31 car looks to the inside of Denny Hamlin, but I guess he just doesn't have the car to do make it work. So far, a caution-free Daytona 500, which is surprising me. Like, I'm actually surprised. I thought there was going to be a wreck way earlier. And Justin Haley now to the inside of the 11 yet again. And onto the back straightaway. Lap 25 of 32. The race laps are winding down. Very close to the end here. Kyle Larson goes to the inside of Chase Elliott. 3 wide for that one spot back there. And looking at the time, that second pack, yeah, they're losing them. See if they lose them this time. They actually gained a 10th. The pack is actually 3 wide now for first place. Michael McDowell not too far ahead. They could put him a lap down, and he could be a huge problem for these leaders. And this could very well shape up the ending of this race. Kyle Larson still really good lead here. He's been one of the more consistent cars, I want to say. That's Justin Haley going for the move. He's going for second place. 3 wide. It's not going to make it work. That second pack has actually started to close in on the first pack a little bit because of this battling. While Justin Haley going to lose a lot of track position. Blaney to the inside of Kyle Larson with help from the 11 now of Denny Hamlin. Justin Haley took another peek. He just does not have the car to do much. You can just see the struggle coming from him. Kyle Larson has been able to hold on to the lead pretty well here. You can see Michael McDowell just down the front straightaway. He's not that far ahead. It'll be interesting to see what happens when they get there to him. Looks like they were trying to go 3 wide, but Justin Haley is gonna pull out of that middle line. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna get to the 32. Is that the 34, I mean? Yeah, 34. Apologies. Justin Haley now to the inside of Denny Hamlin. He's trying to get something done for like the 5th time. And they are gaining on Michael McDowell fast. Chase Elliott going to the inside of Kyle Larson now. Side by side for the lead. There's Michael McDowell. And now Ryan Blaney to the inside. Or he's trying to at least. Elliott going to throw the block. That is going to work well for him. McDowell. He's going to stay on the high side. He's going to slow up the 5. Oh! They're wrecking! 2 cars go around. That is Ryan Blaney and Justin Haley. The caution flag will come out. Denny Hamlin gets hit from behind, and around goes the 11. And Chase Elliott will lead. And this means the race is over. The caution happened way too close to the end. So that means Chase Elliott is going to be your Daytona 500 winner. What a finish. Wow. I was hoping that it would go to the end, but Michael McDowell caused the caused the outside line to check up, and contact was made between Justin Haley and Ryan Blaney. Denny went from like 5th to 24th. Tough break for the 11 team. And Chase Elliott, once he crosses the line, is basically guaranteed that he has won. The race will end under yellow flag. They cross the line. Chase Elliott wins the Daytona 500. Unfortunate way to end the Daytona 500 for a lot of those drivers.